Two beasts descended on me in tandem, barely 2 feet of space between them. I had nowhere to go, and I couldn't stop both. I reversed the blades and stood. 12 yards.
Kate!
10. A moment too soon and they would crush me. A moment too late and my life would be over. 7. 5. Now. I dropped to my knees and slashed across their forelegs with both swords in a single cut. Before they tumbled forward, the severed muscles and tendons failing under their weight, I pulled the swords to me and stood up. The two beasts passed on both sides of me and crashed behind my back.
Damn! That was beautiful!
An Ochakochi lunged at Hugh, too fast for the sword strike. Hugh swung his left arm. The back of his fist hammered the creature's skull. The Ochakochi swayed and fell. Note to self, avoid being punched by Hugh at all costs. The remaining Ochakochi fanned out, trying to flank me. I backed away until my spine touched Hugh's. I had no idea how, but I had known with 100% certainty that his back would be there to brace me.
Getting tired?
I can do this all day, the lead Ochakochi bellowed. If they came at us all at once, we'd have a hell of a time protecting the horses. Suddenly, the Ochakochi turned as one and streamed in a rust-colored current to the right, through the bushes and trees, away from us.
Looks like we dodged a bullet.
I surveyed the clearing and the heaps of brown fur dotting it. Do Ochakochi count for the hunt?
No.
Damn it, there goes my chance for glory.
You're out of luck.
I slumped forward, catching my breath, straightened and pulled a cloth from my pocket. I had to clean my swords. After the fight, Hugh made no effort to talk. The sharing hour had passed, apparently, and we concentrated on getting the clearing back into shape. At 3 o'clock, Hugh pulled a horn out of his saddlebag. 15 minutes later, teams of shapeshifter hunters began trickling in. Curran and company were second on the scene after the Volkodavi. Curran's leonine lips stretched in a distinctly human grin. If lions could look smug, Curran did. I raised my eyebrows. Carcasses of dead deer, tour, and goats were piled on Curran's back. He shook, tossing them to the ground, the gray mane flying in the wind, and looked at me. And then at the pile of shaggy red bodies behind me. Hugh and I had dragged them all into a big heap on the edge of the clearing to make space and keep the horses from freaking out. The lion shrank, and a man straightened in his place.
What the hell is this?
Hi, honey. I kept polishing Slayer with a little cloth. Curran spun to Hugh.
Did you do this?
I can only claim responsibility for half of the kills. The rest belong to your wife. Fiancé?
Hugh turned to me.
You're not married, right? What is the term?
Oh, you bastard. Barabbas rose behind Curran.
Consort. The term is consort.
How quaint.
Hugh winked at Curran.
No marriage, no division of property, and no strings attached. Well played, Leonard. Well played.
Curran's eyes went gold.
Stay out of my business.
Hugh smiled.
Heaven forbid. Although you should know that if the hunt had a prize for the most elegant kill, she would have won it.
He turned away. Curran looked at me. He'd never asked me to marry him. It didn't come up. This fact hadn't bothered me until Hugh rubbed our faces in it. Come to think of it, it still didn't bother me. I slid Slayer into the sheath on my back. How did the hunt go?
Fine.
Anybody hurt?
No.
A lean gray wolf padded over and stopped next to Curran. Its body stretched and contorted, and Lorelei stood next to Curran. Nude again. Imagine that.
It was a most glorious hunt. Curran is amazing. I've never seen such power. It was...
I'm sure it was.